Palace 3, United 1. John, welcome back to the fan cam. And what a way to come back. It's just a fantastic result. Wilfried Zaha on the score sheet. Palace absolutely dominating, not in terms of possession, but in terms of tactically. Roy Hodgson got it absolutely right. Certain players performed at high standard. What a game. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, outstanding performance, outstanding strategy, implemented excellently. The result was of course great, but the way the aggression we played with, and doing really quite simple things really well all the way through the game. Yeah, they had a few moments where they put us on pressure, but not a lot. And bar some weird defending for their goal of 30 seconds of madness. I thought we were actually comfortable for most of that game.
Exactly. Even the goal that we conceded, I mean, let's quickly talk about that. Checo Kouyaté, I feel like he missed the ball, of course, and it was a bit lucky because he missed the ball, went on to Joe Ward, then afterwards it landed at their feet. It's not like they created massive chances in the second half where you could say, oh, we were so lucky that we won the game. They didn't. And the only goal that they did score was from us, really. It was from our mistake.
Yeah, it was like Sunday League goal. That's what they had. That's all they had. It was like launch in the box, deflection here, miss kick there, landed at the guy's feet. Okay, put it in the corner. But yeah, simple. Whereas we played football and we could have scored 4 or 5, particularly towards the end. We'll probably talk about that in a minute. But I was really impressed with just having that quality off the bench is something new for this season. When people are starting to tie, not having to do the same thing every time. Excellent.
Exactly, bro. Let's talk about the bench. We had Eze there, we had Michy Batshuayi there, we had Max Meyer there, we had Luca there. Them 4 players could easily be starters at this Palace side. Going into the game, was you upset by Eze not starting for Jeffrey Schlupp? I mean, you can look at it in hindsight and say,
yeah, I don't know if I was. I thought the lineup wasn't going to be our best. I'll be honest. It wasn't particularly that choice. It was maybe not playing Batshuayi either. That sort of 4-4-2 and having Townsend and Schlupp and Zaha, I was a bit worried about. But yeah, to be fair, Roy got it right. I got it wrong. It worked really well.
I got it wrong as well. I said Mamadou Sakho. I wasn't really too sure whether he would be able to compose. Yeah, I wasn't too sure whether he would be able to compose himself for 90 minutes. But in this game, he was absolutely dominant. But let's talk about our first goal. Jeffrey Schlupp goes down the left-hand side. Brilliant cross and a finish by Andros Townsend. Both of these players, well, especially Andros Townsend, he's been under huge criticism from people like me because of how he performed last season. But last week, an assist. This week, a goal. I mean, Andros is back. He has returned. I'm not too sure what's happened, but he is enjoying his football.
To me, it just looks like fitness. I'm not saying he wasn't fit last year or whatever, but, we had a lot of games back to back. We basically played the same 12 players every single game. And, maybe he's got to that stage in the career, he just needs a little bit more rest. I don't know. That's complete speculation. But I felt him, as well as a lot of other players, just looked really sharp today. And the goal was entirely because of that, in my opinion. Really nice pass. I think it was Mitchell from the left back position. Did a really nice pass to Schlupp. Lovely cross. That the importance of being able to use the right foot in the right moment. And yeah, good finish as well from Andros. So fair play to them both.
Yeah, I think the most significant thing from the Southampton game to this game was that in the second half of this game, we created chances. I mean, yeah, we did score goals, but we created a lot of chances. And Wilfried Zaha, what a performance. He was the main man going forward. 2 goals, captain. I mean, if this guy is playing for a move, I don't mind. Let him play like this because he really can't do anything else other than, score these goals. Maybe if he got an assist, that would be big, but 10 out of 10.
Yeah, even before the goals, to be honest, I was thinking he was excellent. Just the way he was able to carry the ball forward. Obviously there was times in the game, in that type of game against that type of team, you're going to be playing quite deep. That's the low block style that Roy has anyway. But his ability to carry the ball, them to be really scared of making a challenge to him. But I mean, there was a lot of fouls on him as well. But later in the game, they got quite scared of making their challenges. Just take the pressure off and often make chances. He made a good chance for IU, I think, in the middle of the second half, and there's a couple of others as well. So even before the goals, I thought his performance was excellent. But yeah, the goals.
Yeah. you go back to Roy though, because I haven't spoke to you about this, but his formation and the formation has changed, but Wilf's role has changed as well. Wilf has been asked to be more attacking. It sounds crazy because it's Zaha, but last season he was asked a lot to go back and defend and defend. But now we can see it. If we give Wilfried Zaha his freedom to go and do whatever he wants, he will score goals. And that goes to Roy Hodgson, who I've criticised in the past.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a couple of things. It's the change of formation, but also like Hodgson said in the pre-match interview for this game, actually, really clearly, look, yeah, you can talk about the position that Wilf has, but actually it's about how much freedom he has, and I'm giving him freedom. So I suppose it's the where, but it's also the sort of message he's getting that look, you go and do your thing. I trust you. I know you're like the best player around, so go and show it.
Yeah. What did you make of the VAR decision and the referee's decision today? It always goes for United, but today it didn't. It went in Palace's way. But I was hugely surprised. I'll be honest with you, because I never expected them to retake a penalty, especially against United as well.
Yeah, it was a double thing, wasn't it? It was the handball and then the retake. That was it. I was more surprised by the retake because even looking at it, you know, I felt it was. I don't know how much off the line he was, but I think like the rules are the rules, and the setup is a setup. I think it's like, you know, I don't like it that it's got down to sort of, you know, measuring millimeters off what line or, you know, all of that with VAR, but you know, it goes against us enough times, so I'll take it when it goes for us.
Looking ahead to the Everton game, it is not going to be easy because they are on fire. But how are you feeling?
Listen, we're the two form teams in the league. Like, it's top of the table clash.
Top of the table. The new Big Six. Palace and Everton are in it.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, how are you feeling?
And listen, yeah, I didn't see their game, but I was listening a bit on the radio. I think, yeah, okay, they smashed West Brom, who, I don't know, didn't sound that hot, to be honest. And West Brom had a player sent off. So obviously, you know, we're not going to go like Billy Big Balls that we're going to smash every team in our path, but we've got a plan, we've got a system, players are playing well. Bring on whoever you're going to bring on. Like, we beat Man City away, we beat Man United away, we can beat Everton away just because they're playing well. We shouldn't be afraid.
Finally, who's your man of the match in this game? Because it is not easy. I'll be honest with you. The whole team performed well, so you can't really go wrong.
Yeah, I thought Schlupp was, you know, particularly because I was unsure about his selection. I was really impressed, not just for the first goal, but overall. But I don't think anyone could look past Wilf really for this game. He was just outstanding. He showed what money can't buy. I tell you that.
Exactly. He showed passion, wearing that captaincy, you know, going forward. That penalty, I was so confident when he took it, not with Jordan Ayew, but with Wilf. He the whole game, he seemed like a different player this season. But thank you for joining me, John. Hopefully against the Everton game, you can keep this confidence up and hopefully we can get a result.
Definitely. Nice to see you.